What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another evening of a 30 NSG. We're playing some Division this evening. I think Sarge is playing. Should be. He's not. I'll have to give him a call. I told him we're going to play tonight. Yeah, he's playing. The party, join party. You there?
Yep.
What's on?
Not much.
Go on, Stealth. What's going on, Matasbo? Bring on the pew pew. Yeah, we did a mission last night. I think we're like halfway through. Whatever. I gotta join you. Hold on one second.
Probably halfway through. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I think we're halfway through. We did 2 missions yesterday. I think there's only like 4 or 5 in each one.
Safe area detected.
I got 78 of 150. I don't feel like emptying it right now. We should be good. Where's the we're going to New York, right? Because that's where the stuff is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of shit.
Oh, you're getting rid of shit now? All right, then I'll get rid of shit. How do I look at New York's map?
I can't unless you're there. Why? What are you looking for?
I want to see where the gloves were. I don't see the gloves over here. All right, let me go through some of my stuff while we wait.
Gloves are in the dark zone, top left.
Oh, we're not going there then, so never mind.
If you need gloves, we can just go to Summit and you pick gloves.
Yeah, I know, but we're doing the season stuff, so.
We'll be done with the season stuff in 20 minutes. Anybody else want to come in before we start?
I don't think anyone else is really playing this. I mean, if you guys want to come
playing
in,
this.
you're
Nobody's
more than
playing this.
You're more than welcome to join us. But I don't think a lot of people are playing it.
I actually had fun playing Sea of Thieves. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Can you explain to me what the hell tucking is? I watched this bunch of videos. What the fuck is tucking?
So tucking is a method where you get on someone's ship and then you tuck yourself. Like you go into an emote where you're like laying down or sleeping, and you can tuck yourself up, and there's like this little wedge area in like the sloops, or you can go into like the bottom of the boat and you tuck yourself like by the barrels so they can't see you, because when you tuck, they can't see your name tag, right? So you can get on someone's ship. So if they're on an island, you get on top of you get in their ship, and then you just wait and you tuck, and then you play the long game where they go to island, grabbing all the stuff, and then if they're looking for like Athena's fortune, like the end game stuff, then what they do is
you're waiting for the perfect moment.
You're waiting for the perfect moment. You wait till they actually get to the pier, like to turn in their stuff, and then you just grab it and run and turn it in yourself. Yeah, it's a whole different like meta within the game.
Okay. I watched a video of them doing an all-out war. It's like 15 ships. Everybody was fighting everybody. It was total chaos.
Well, it can't be 15 ships. I think there's only 6 ships per server.
Is it 6 ships per server?
I think it's 6 ships per server.
Well, then maybe it was 15 guys they were talking about.
Yeah, that's possibly it. Because you can have four people per ship. What's on, Cutler?
It was just chaos.
What game is this? This
fun.
is Division 2. This is Division 2. What Sarge and me are talking about though right now is Sea of Thieves. Yeah, Sea of Thieves.
I meant to ask you, is your thumbnail shooting shit while talking shit? Is that how you label it? What is it called?
No. Right now it's just called Division 2 Manhunt with Sarge.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm thinking about my chat was talking about like my Wednesday podcast. I should call it STS. The STS podcast.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, shooting the shit with 30. Yeah. But I kind of like the other channel I have, Nerding with 30, and I like that as the podcast, and I kind of like just shooting the shit like we do for this. This could be like shooting the shit. We need a Division 3. We're getting one. We're getting one. The team that's working
But not
on
right away.
Yeah, the team that's working on off the Star Wars game, Outlaws, they've moved back over now to Division 3. What's going on, Quintar? All right, I'm ready when you are. Covered a bunch of
ready?
shit. Yep.
Okay. Do.
I want to ask you a question, but I think I'll wait for tomorrow night for the podcast, and I don't want to eat into that.
What do you mean eat into that?
Well, I don't want to talk about it now because then we won't talk about it tomorrow.
Why wouldn't we talk about it tomorrow?
Well, I wanted to ask you now, but we'll talk right now about it, and then we wouldn't talk about it tomorrow because we would talk about it now. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I didn't know there was a stay fresh time.
Yeah, well, the people that watch it
about something.
Yeah, there is, because the people that watch me watch this and then they watch that. It's like a repeat. I don't want to repeat shit.
Oh, well, they have goldfish brain, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. But and then certain topics I talk throughout the week. I pick the bigger ones, but I don't talk about all of them. You know what I mean? Come on, 76. Pick up Eclipse. Oh, or I'm about to take a sip of my coffee. Did you run out? Are you?
I didn't go anywhere.
Right.
I'm in the basement. I'm looking at the map.
Quintar, what are you laughing at? Are you laughing at the goldfish remark? Oh my God, he vanished.
Listen, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it's a cultural thing. Media says a bunch of shit. Everyone yells, and then 6 minutes later, no one remembers what the yelling was about.
You've said too much already. I think you should have just left it at, and then let people think if they're being insulted or not.
I know there's a lot of sensitive people now, bro. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, if you don't get an emotional callus before you're 25, you better start getting one, because the world is not a nice place.
No, it's a beautiful place. How do you get out so fast and run, Mike? Goldfish brain.
Also, control point nearby.
Careful not to shoot down the street and activate them yet. Don't activate them yet.
Activate who? The guys that are already activated right there?
Oh, no. If you shoot too far down the road, you'll activate the control point. I don't want to activate them yet. Got guys coming in around us. I don't know what's going on right now. Something's happening right now.
So they're attacking our guys right here. My goodness. Yeah, that's down. Oh, they're activated at the control point. I didn't shoot down there. I didn't shoot there.
Oh, the music started.
Oh, we're there now. All right, well, let's put that out there. Let's put this out there.
Reinforcements en route.
I'm not sure. Playing Division.
The more guns, the better. Hoorah!
Oh, did you see that? I've never done that before. Did you ever Dukes a Hazard over the front hood of a car?
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
It's timing. It's just timing.
I've never done that.
I don't think anyone in chat knows the hell you're talking about when you say Dukes of Hazzard, though.
I mean, I'm sure they do.
I don't think they do.
You know most of my
Maybe
know-
the old,
you know-
maybe the old people in the chat.
well, you know most of my chat is over 40, so I mean there's a couple people that probably wouldn't know what the fuck it is, but just a good old boy. That's racist now though, Water. That's racist. It used to be a lot of redneck shows back in the day. Let me see if I can do that again. Yeah, look at that chat. I've never done that before. I never... Star's just killing everything, and I'm just sliding over hoods. Everything's racist now. I'm black, racist. Oh,
You don't have to be
Jesus.
black. You don't have to be black to be racist. You just have to feel like you're black.
Ow.
We got the guy over here on the right flank. He thinks he was going to sneak up on us.
Everybody upstairs? Is that where everyone
What's
is?
going on, buddy?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I think they're coming out on your side.
They came out on the... Oh, get over the top.
Detected.
I'm down. They hit me.
Agent down.
Smoking the Bandit... Smoking the Bandit 2 is my favorite. When the cops and the trucks fight. I bet that's the best one.
Think how much money that was in the desert.
Such a good
Think how much
scene.
money that was. They don't do stuff like that no more. The last one that did something like that, it was present day, was the sequel to Blues Brothers.
Oh,
They wrecked that. It was
yeah.
the most number of cars wrecked ever, or some nonsense. Can't remember how many cars it was. I think it was like 196 or something. It was ridiculous.
More guys over here.
Where is this guy go? Why do these guys run away so far? Like, where are you going, dude?
Where's this guy coming from? Like, hopped over the fence over there. Where's that guy coming from?
Where is this guy going?
Great, we just cleared it. Now we gotta fight, defend it.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Here they come. Oh, here they come.
Mac! For democracy!
Watch out. It's a good game. I was debating. Should I play that tonight?
I like how they keep saying for democracy, though. I think they're making fun of present day shit, though.
Oh,
I'm pretty
absolutely.
sure
It's 100%. Oh, behind us. They're behind us. I'm out of
Side sneaky.
bullets.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Is there ammo over here somewhere?
Look on your radar on
Yeah,
the
I
map.
got it. I got it.
I don't have the radar thing directive on, so you can find that shit better.
Something that can tell us who took
I was
her.
playing with these guys earlier today.
Time to go home.
Yeah. Can I not get there further?
I was playing with these guys earlier, and I think one of the guys I was playing with had the exotic LMG that has the perk on it where 40% of the bullets you fire go back to the magazine.
Right.
We were playing on heroic.
So he never reloaded.
He was firing forever. He would just stand in the corner for like midway back, and you just hear like just like a chain gun. It was incredible. I don't give this game enough props for the number of builds you can make.
Yeah, this game's awesome. This game does so much.
The number of builds you can make in this game is incredible.
Is Snow Day on Game Pass? I don't think it is. All right, the next thing we got to do is we got to do the Water Street, which is a bounty. When you're done, mark that.
Is a bounty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you? Or yeah, you already fed her. Okay.
Is it called Stray Dogs?
It's called Water Street.
Okay. You say so.
What it's called? Water Street.
Okay. I believe you.
Jump in the line. Okay, I believe ya.
Target is near you, Agent.
I didn't even move 5 feet. Target is near me. Let me go in here.
Yeah, it's definitely
the
in
back
there.
way?
Yeah, it's in here. Or is it?
We're about to find out.
No, this takes us. Oh. Like, can you imagine this right now? If we had the smell scent thing, like, what would this smell like right here?
Okay, no, I thought of another joke for that. I was gonna use it tomorrow, but I'll use it now. Right? They say that fresh air is a smell. So think of the kid who's never going outside because all he's doing is playing video games. That's why he needs the scent of fresh air. So he knows what fresh air smells like because he never leaves the fucking house.
The fresh air is like a palate cleanser that, like, you know, like when you go to a candle shop or something, they make you smell coffee beans to like reset your nose.
Sorry, reset my nose.
Yeah, so if
Real?
if you go to like a fragrance shop, or like a candle place, they'll have like little things around the store, with coffee in it, like coffee beans, because you're smelling all the stuff, and you can't smell what one smells like, so you use that to you know.
So someone decided that coffee smell is the resetting of the nose smell. We've decided on that. That's a decision that someone made.
No, well, you can smell anything else to reset, but when you're smelling all the fragrances, it's hard to go from like lavender to like strawberry or whatever. It's so you have to like reset your nose. Like, well, it's like when you drink wine. You don't drink one wine to the next wine. You drink some water and whatnot to clean your palate.
Okay. Got it.
God, you guys think I'm crazy? That's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in May. It all depends on what's happening, but I'm definitely gonna buy it at some point on PC. That's not where I wanted to throw my gun, but all right. They ain't gonna do shit there.
So reset it.
That's fine. Who are they shooting at over there? Were the deal gone wrong?
No, they shoot it. They shoot at all the drones. That's what lets you live.
That's the target agent.
That's why I don't understand people that use the hologram. Like, the hologram is cool. When you make the hologram, they focus on it, right? But if I put the drone out, they focus on the drone, and the drone fires. So, like, I don't understand why you want a hologram that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the hologram literally does nothing.
I mean, I get it. It's a deterrent. I totally understand that. But so is the turret. Like, the script for the deterrent is the same.
So Helldivers did something, right, where they nerfed one of the railgun that everyone was using for the meta. Remember the meta we were talking about a couple weeks ago on the show?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they made some stuff. They said, and I love the philosophy of what and I'm being serious. I love the philosophy of the devs, because they, you know how we always talk about guns and we're always like, there's always a meta, and they don't make all the guns viable. They always just make one gun awesome.
No,
and then
they don't make it that way. They don't test their game.
Well,
and so when the players figure out the gun,
I'm down. What the
then they say it's the
fuck
meta,
just hit
and
me?
then they nerf it.
Well, anyway, so what they've done is they took the railgun where everyone was doing the railgun, and there's two modes in the railgun. There's the safe mode and the unsafe mode. So instead of nerfing the gun, they nerfed the safe mode and kept the unsafe mode where it penetrates through medium armor, where the safe mode doesn't. So if you want to risk it, right, then you have to use the railgun in the unsafe mode where you can kill yourself on the same time. There's always a positive and negative with each of the guns, so they want to be able, no matter what you bring to combat, it's still able to use and be viable in the thing, which I think is a pretty cool.
Yes,
So-
but the game. I'm not saying the game's not fun, and the game looks good, plays good, playability's good, co-op good. But what I'm saying is, it's the same story. You don't test your game, and when the players figure out the meta, then you decide to come back into the game and say, well, we can't let everyone run around
sure.
like this.
Sure. But they've done a really good job on the balancing of certain things, right? Like
How
right now,
dare those people
they
figure out
already
the best gun in the game.
well they already figured out a thing that works good, which is the flamethrower. But the downfall of the flamethrower is that you can light yourself and everybody around you on fire. So there's always a downside and upside to the guns, which I think is really cool. Because then then the player who's using that gun becomes more proficient, like not in the game, but more proficient because the more they use it, they get used to it. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I like the animation for the railgun where the guy loads it from behind.
Yeah.
I think that's cool because you need a two-man operation.
Oh no, that's not the railgun. That's I forget what gun that is. The
Oh, that's
rail.
not the railgun? I thought that was the railgun.
No, the railgun's just it's a white gun.
Oh, it was a single player?
Yeah, it's a single gun for single player, and then there's another weapon. I forget what that one's called. Chat, what's that gun called in Helldivers? The one where you need the dual.
The guy has to set up behind you? I thought that was interesting.
I mean, you could use that gun by yourself as well. It just takes super long
Just
to
takes
load.
longer to-
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the downfall of it, right? It's super powerful, and if you have two people, recoilless. Thank you. Right? If you have two people, you're using two people for that weapon. But if you're using one, it's powerful, but it's slow. So, and then the shield generator, they made it longer now, so it's not so OP because everyone's just running around with the shield generator on their back.
We got a party on the street. It's a block party.
I'll hunt you down, asshole.
Also the autocannon, yeah. Now they're adding, this is what's cool about the game, right? So they're adding meteors and like, so different planets will be random. So like a meteor shower could happen and that'll kill you and the enemies and whatnot. And then they're also putting like fire tornadoes on certain planets.
Fire tornadoes?
Yeah, well, it's alien planets. I don't know what the fuck goes on there.
Okay, that's fine. But fire tornado?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they could do any tornado they want, but they said fire tornado.
Okay. I think it's these guys over here in the corner, I think.
There's guys over here.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know.
Oh, he's
what
shooting.
this is.
He's shooting at me through the fucking wall. What the fuck?
I don't even know how to get over there.
Where's this guy going? Go on, buddy.
I don't think that marker was in the right spot. I don't even know what's going on right
No,
now.
it's over by me.
I was just there.
I know. I killed the guys that were here.
I killed the guys that were here.
No, I killed the guys that were here. I got proof. Chat saw me. You gotta go up and around.
Up and around where?
The thing over here.
The fuck is that? Okay, the shield thing is still over there. I don't understand what's going on right now.
There's one more guy here. I see. Where are these guys at? Are they up on the... Are they up here? I think they're up on the highway. Nope. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Dude with a fucking heavy gun right here. Mowing me down. Okay. One more guy? There we go.
Coming out of the door right there. Right there.
Yep, I know. I'm running. I can't stop and turn around right now.
Got the target. Nice.
No, I killed him. No, I killed him. Shooting at me.
What the hell's going on there? What the hell is he shooting at? See if you can flank him on the right. I'll keep him busy.
Oh, there's... There's a guy behind me. Oh, up on top. Up on top. There's a guy behind us.
What? Where the hell did they come from?
He ran behind us.
There's multiple guys up behind us all of a sudden. We're pinched. We're in a bad spot. Move.
Yeah,
Move.
we're
Back
fine.
up.
We're fine. We're fine. Just stay where you are.
We're not fine, Clark.
We're fine.
She's dead.
Really? This fucking guy behind us. Alright, I gotta move because I'm out of bullets and I can't hit him. I need to reload.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine. I'm back up. No, I'll kill you. Hello. Oh, we got more guys coming in. Why am I using my pistol right now? That's a gun I never use. My pistol?
If you're using a pistol, you know you're in trouble.
I never use it.
What I'm saying is, if you're onto your pistol, you know you're in trouble.
Oh yeah. I forget that I even have a pistol sometimes.
Somebody's behind us. Somebody's behind us.
Behind us where?
That's the target agent.
They got me on lockdown, dude. I can't even move.
She's not okay, Clark. She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh my
That person breathed on me.
Oh, stop. She touched me. Oh, man. I don't know if that's the best one.
Christmas, I think.
I like Christmas.
And the first one well, Christmas is only done like in the same house, whereas the first one's at different places, you know?
Yeah.
Like the whole third movie is all in this house. I think the final battle's gonna be on top of that rooftop.
I gotta go back and watch. I gotta go back and watch all the Chevy Chase movies now as an adult, because I liked them when I was younger, but I think I would have a whole new respect and outlook on them. You know what I mean?
I mean, you might think that they suck now because you're an adult.
No, because I would get a lot more of the jokes and whatnot, and it would resonate with me more now as a.
Look out, bro! We gotta kill Justice.
There's Justice? Where's Justice? Oh, there he is. Look at Justice.
Justice has come for us, bro. Where's he going? Where are you going?
Why haven't they made a Running Man game?
That would be a survival game.
I know, but why haven't they made it?
Like literally, the Running Man is a survival game.
That's correct, but just make the
You
game.
wouldn't even have to explain it to anybody.
Yeah, just make the Running Man.
Right. You don't even have to think about it. You just make Running Man. And then the best part is every time you do something really cool in the game, an Arnold one-liner comes in.
Yeah. I don't understand how you not get that. Like, who owns that? Who owns the rights to that? Can I buy it? I'll do something with it.
All right, hang on a second. No,
I'll make it an Unreal Engine. I'll make it an Unreal
Don't start
Engine.
shooting. Don't start shooting. Don't start shooting.
I'll make it in the Unreal Engine. I'm gonna put my gun right there.
Right.
Put my gun right there. You gotta get Hound. The Hound from Game of Thrones.
It's
Here.
not the Hound. It's just Hound.
It's Hound. It's the Hound. I would say, look, it's the Hound.
No, you don't. You just say it's Hound. Look, it's Hound. not the Hound.
How many hounds do you know? It would be the Hound.
No, you just say Hound. Otherwise, it would say the Hound.
I mean, that'd be a little self-indulgent on his part, wouldn't it?
Nobody uses an article in front of their name.
The Rock does. Do you smell what the Rock? Smell what the Rock is cooking.
I understand, but listen how ridiculous that sounds.
I'm just saying. You said nobody uses it. Obviously.
No one uses the article in their name. It said it's ridiculous. And then you gave the example of how ridiculous it sounds.
But he uses it. Oh yeah, the scene where the station wagon goes flying, the luggage goes flying.
That's an amazing shot.
Such a good,
An amazing shot.
Like fundamentally, like when you see it, a shot like that is a one and done shot. You know what I mean?
Right. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, it's a one and done shot. So they have to set up multiple cameras in multiple areas. And when you're a kid, you don't really pay attention to that shit. But later, every time I see certain shots, I'm like, oh man, that probably took 7 hours to set up. Not that particular shot, but like, I just think of the logistics of it from working in the business, how long it takes to something to set up.
Weird.
We're gonna have a grand old fucking time.
We're gonna have so much fucking fun. We're gonna be singing Zippity Doo out of our households. I'm on a pilgrimage to see a moose. Praise Barney Moose.
Oh man. Isn't that the guy who owns the park? Isn't that one of the Murphy brothers? Or
No, I don't think so.
It's the same guy.
Is it the Murray? You mean one of the Murray brothers?
What did I say? Oh, I said Murphy. Yeah, I meant Murray. Murray brother. I think. Moon Big King. Brian Doyle Murray, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It was one of his older brothers. Okay.
Yeah. He's the same guy. That's no, Roy Wally is the guy I'm thinking of, and that's Eddie Bracken, who I think also plays
The other Murray brother is the guy who played the guy who owns the camper.
Yes.
He's the behind the desk clerk guy of that wooden cabin hotel.
Yeah, but Bracken is the guy I thought who was owning the park. He was also in Home Alone 2 as the store guy who owns the toy shop. What's going on, El? All right, where we going now?
Thought you were near me.
We're
I'm in
investigating.
battle already.
Intel found. Bounty available. No, we gotta do another bounty. We gotta do the shelter, whatever.
Just teleport to me. I got guys all around me.
You're really far away.
Oh shit. I'm trying to get out of the combat.
This is so unrealistic, dude. I'm just teleporting to you. Oh god. Guy with a riot shield just coming up behind me. Little guy over here, you got him. You got him? All right. Go ahead and pick the bounty.
It did.
Oh, did you?
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Inside here.
Yeah, this is gonna be close combat. Where the fuck did you come from? Is there just a guy walking down the hallway?
I hear a robot walking. Oh,
Where the hell are these guys coming from? They're just like right. Hey, how you doing? Oh, the fire extinguishers.
you get that achievement yet?
Not yet. But when I do, I'm gonna do my first YouTube video.
Can you imagine? You would be the 0.0% of the people. What the fuck? Right behind us. You would be the 0.0%
cheese ass shit, dude.
of the people. They got the achievement. Everyone's like, "How the fuck do you get this achievement?" It's a secret achievement. Nobody knows. It says 5 years wasted my life. It's the achievement. You have to shoot every fire extinguisher in the game. Up the stairs here.
I think so. I hear dogs.
Upstairs.
I hear dogs.
Let me hide behind this partition. That's going to protect me from these 50 cal rounds.
From bullets.
Yeah.
From 5.56 bullets.
This little thing here with the
fabric. Yeah,
this fabric with the little wire.
It's getting so realistic, man.
Look, I can shoot through it. You can actually see the holes go through. Let me hide behind that. I hear more people.
It's more realistic.
Game's so unrealistic. This fire's been
this
burning for
building
5
is-
years.
That's what I was gonna say. This building has been burning for 5 years. Exactly what I was gonna say. This building's still burning.
According to this article in 2021, Paramount is trying to get someone to make the Running Man movie. I don't want a Running Man movie
I
again.
don't want the movie again.
Yeah.
The first one was perfect.
Yeah, I don't want the movie. I just want a fucking game. Like it makes a perfect game. It's literally a game show. It's like Smash TV. Like, you know what I mean? Just like guys,
Left.
One more guy. Robot. Watch the doors.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
Here they come.
Left. Grenade. Throw. Good.
Guy to the right. One guy to the right.
Stun.
Guy's on the right's down. Got a robot dog. He's down. See, I melt the yellow guys.
Gotta look at your build before you log off today.
The yellow guys I melt. Everybody else I struggle against.
You got the target. Nice.
See you next week. Wait, no, I'm sorry. See you next month.
What's going on, Truck? Right, we're done. All right, guys. See you
We're
next.
See you next month.
3 weeks. 3 weeks,
Games
5
of service,
days.
people.
Three-
Games of service.
3 weeks, 5 days from now. Yeah, Water says. The longer you survive, the bigger the challenge and the bigger the prize. That's what I'm saying.
You lost your friend. Zero. Now he's just
Looks like you earned
playing
yourself another
zero.
bounty. Well done.
I'm telling you right now, you could start up a video game company, and it doesn't have to be the best, like, graphic-wise game.
Just do all the
right?
80s,
Yes.
80 movies, video
Just
games.
all 80
All
movies,
the
video
80s
games.
video games.
That's it. You have a clientele because all the guys are grown up now. And when we were kids, the video games graphically just sucked balls, right? And now you can just make Unreal Engine 5. You just go down. I did an article the other day about Escape from New York. There's a game possibly in the works. It looks actually pretty cool. It's got a 4-player co-op, Left 4 Dead, like Vermintide type of thing, or Darktide, where you're like trying to escape from New York. Like you do that. We already have RoboCop. You got the Terminator. You do Judge Dredd. Like you could do Running Man. You could do Commando. Like you could do Airwolf. You know what I mean? Like you could just go down the path of 80s. Your whole studio is just 80 movies. Print money. 80s baby production. Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop single player game, right? You make a co-op game of Lethal Weapon. Yeah, Knight Rider. Come on. A-Team, 4-player co-op A-Team game.
Yeah, there you go.
You got Blue Thunder, Airwolf.
William Shatner, T.J. Hooker. William Shatner is Police Quest.
Yeah.
This may take a while. Hope you cleared your
I would
schedule.
love a police quest. I would love a police quest. All right, how do I set my my stuff here? To just get gloves. Do I have to that's matchmaking.
Look in the menu system, you should be able to pick it. The problem is that I'm on the last level of the roof.
Tactical.
And you can't remember how we killed the guys on the roof, Mike? We fell back out of the room. Well, now the door closes and you're trapped in the room with the rogue agents. So now you can't get out.
Select targeted loot. Gloves, right? Just gloves, or is it a specific type of? It's a Petrov, right? Oh, I can only pick Petrov or gloves. I just pick gloves. Okay. Yeah, Total Recall. You know what I mean? You call it Nostalgic Productions. Nostalgia Studios.
All right, we're going to try this one time. I don't think we can do it. I don't think I'm spec'd out for this because... Let's try. Let's see if I do this.
Are we doing the roof thing? No, you need other people. I'm not doing it. I'm not even going to try.
No, listen to me. If we get more people, it's even harder. When it's just
the last time we played, all we did was stand out in the hallway, and
you cannot stand in the hallway now. You're trapped in the room. That's it.
Oh, they fixed it.
You can't cheese it anymore. Yes, you can't cheese it anymore.
All right, let's go.
I mean, let me just change. Let me change my thing up. Let me see if I can do it because I don't like when you're in a room with rogue agents, you can't do shit.
Comes onto your gun.
No, I mean like they just fuck you. You can't move. You can't do shit. All right, let's try it once.
Battlestar Galactica and Mass Effect style. Yeah.
Let me see if I change the difficulty. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't feel like sweating for the next hour doing one thing. I'd rather just farm.
Tinkering, matchmaking. No, I don't want to matchmake. Oh, I set the difficulty?
Don't you do it at the elevator?
Oh, do you? Been so long. Okay. You want to try it on?
Go on, Miles Roach.
Hang on. Hang on.
If you do it again, you might be a masochist.
Change
I like
settings.
that about you.
Set difficulty. We want hard or normal because these guys are insane inside a closed room.
Just do normal, because I think we're gonna have our hands full with just that alone for right now.
Yeah, but you won't get good gear though if you do normal.
Okay. I mean, again, I would rather just go through the layers of the room and get gear.
Yeah, I want to get. I tried to reset it. I wanted to start at the bottom, but it won't let me reset it. I can't figure out where to
What?
reset.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You should be able to.
No, because I'm at the top. I can't get rid of the. I can't get rid of my progress.
Right now, it says checkpoint floor 1, next boss floor 10 is what it says on my screen.
Okay, well mine says floor 100. I'm at the top.
Well, let's see if
So
I can.
if-
Let me see if I can start it.
So then let me make you leader. Let me make you leader, and then you pick it, and that way we don't have to fight the ridiculousness.
You have been promoted to group leader.
Try that. You pick it.
Okay, well, this.
Now you could pick before. Now you could pick challenging. So we'll get decent gear. Don't pick hard. Pick challenging.
Oh, where do I pick from? I can't pick anything.
Yes, you can. You hit the elevator button again, and
Nope.
then you says change difficulty.
I got nothing prompt for hitting the button.
You can't
No,
pick a floor. Hit the select button and look at the map, and pick the floor there and change difficulty.
Pick targeted loot. Set targeted loot back. Oh. Here, let me
Because it still says floor 100 for me.
yeah, I gotta back
What does
out
it say for you?
It doesn't say anything for me.
Well, let me back out.
Here, return.
Let-
Here,
let
hold
me-
on, hold
let
on,
me
hold on,
back
hold
out.
on. Oh no, I'm back out, and then we'll come back here.
Entering safe area.
Now I go back to the summit. Fast travel to the summit.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
Okay, door's shut over here. Select challenge.
No, that's specific challenge. You hit the button on the door and it says select difficulty.
Change settings, set difficulty. You want challenge?
Challenging, yeah. But what
Okay.
floor are you gonna be on? Is the question.
Starting on floor 1.
Okay, good. That's what we want.
Confirm settings, apply. Go. Hold on, let me make sure I got my targeted loot. Yeah, okay, gloves. Yeah.
I think if you get contractor's gloves, I think you're gonna do even more crazy damage with your your armor build.
Plan. That's the plan.
Just keep on keeping on. single-handedly with our think tank between chat and ourselves, we could single-handedly bring back all the games that were monsters back in the late O's and early teens.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you, you do a G.I. Joe Battlefield and you will bring back the Battlefield franchise.
I don't know what Hasbro is fucking doing with that
Hasbro's
franchise.
in trouble, bro. If you've been watching with the Hasbro's in trouble.
Yeah. I don't know what they're fucking doing with their IPs,
They might
man.
have to sell. They might have to sell shit that they've owned for decades. They might have to sell IP because they can't. That's how badly they are.
Like
Insane.
How do you not make money with Transformers and all that stuff? How? How? They don't make money because they don't do anything with the fucking IPs they have. Give me the G.I. Joe license, right? You give it to me, and I'll make you millions without charging microtransactions. Just make a game, sell a game.
Even like a MOBA or like Overwatch, but Transformers instead. Like the same type of team game, right? I mean, I don't understand what they're doing. Hasbro is a toy company that's been around forever, and you guys can't sell toys. Think of it this way: you're a toy company, okay?
Right.
You're a toy company. Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. It's you. You're the one, and you can't make toys.
Right.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
They're like, I don't know what happened. We have all these IPs. Everyone grew up, but we don't know what to do with our IP anymore.
We can't make toys. We're the only toy company still around. We can't make toys. Like, if you're the only one and you can't sell shit, you are horrible, bro. You are horrible.
It's because the people that own the company, or I should say run the company, don't know what the fuck they have. It's like a monkey fucking a football.
Poking them. Never mind a football.
They're like, oh, let's take a G.I. Joe and let's make it like Overwatch. What? What?
We're gonna make a car racing game with G.I. Joe. It's gonna be amazing. What?
Yeah.
What?
They make a Mario Kart game with G.I. Joe. Like, I think you missed the point of what this is. If anything, you would make Mask into a car racing game like
car
they did.
racing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the abilities of the cars.
Of the cars. That's right.
Right. With the abilities of the cars. Yeah.
G.I. Joe kart racing extreme.
Right. It has to be extreme. You know it has to be extreme. And they have to tell you it's extreme because you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's extreme unless Hasbro tells you.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know my theme this year is like keep your expectations low, right? But my expectations for this Transformers fucking game, dude, if they fuck this up, they're done. If they fuck up Transformers Reactivate, they're fucking done. How do you have a game? It's robots. Robots. You can sell robots to blind kids.
Robots as good as dinosaurs. What world are we living in?
Yeah. I don't understand.
It's like the big three. Robots, dinosaurs, and ninjas. That's like the top three.
Yeah, and you could and Transformers is all three of those because you have robot ninjas that can transform into dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs, yeah, right. You have the trifecta, and you can't sell a toy.
You can't sell that toy. Like there's fucking problems in the world. They're like, I don't know what to do with this. What do we do?
Shade tech detected.
I know what to do. The market's kind of crazy. We can't sell toys to children.
Yeah. Boys just don't like robot dinosaurs and ninjas anymore. And cars, right? Like literally, Transformers is everything a boy likes. Everything in one fucking toy. Everything. Bugs, dinosaurs, cars, planes, yeah, construction vehicles, all in one little fucking
everything
like wrapped in a little bow, and they're like
wrapped in a robot.
Just don't know how to fucking make money. I don't know what to do.
A joke, bro. It really is a joke.
It's got guns, right? The fucking guns, the robots. It's literally everything. the makers, the original makers of Transformers are like going, I don't understand how these fucking Americans don't know how to make money off of this.
And the guys who made Transformers really stole it from Diaclone.
Yeah.
That's how Transformers got started. They stole from Diaclone. So it wasn't even their own idea. They just had the idea of what we could do with a story and have this thing, have good guys and bad guys, and let's take these cheesy Diaclone guys and we can use them for our own. Genius.
Ow. I'm burning over here. There's a. I got it. Oh, get out of here. I get in the circle. You in the circle?
I'm in the circle.
In the circle.
You got to keep them out of the circle.
Is there one guy behind us? Yeah.
I think Hasbro's new logo should be a monkey fucking a coconut.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do. Somebody needs to do a monkey fucking a coconut, and we label it as Hasbro. That's what they're doing. Because that's exactly what they're doing. You know what? We don't have to worry about it. We can just get AI to do it.
That's right.
We do AI, tell AI to make a monkey fucking a coconut, and put the word Hasbro on there. Done deal.
That's mine. Okay. Yeah, I'm baffled. Like, you could even make a. Here, let's start off small. Let's just take.
What would happen if Hasbro? What would happen if Hasbro had competition? Like, what happens if there was another toy company making shit?
What?
There's nobody making shit.
You can start. You can start off super small.
No one.
Start off super small. Just make a Transformers game. It's a kart racing game where they transform into their vehicles and robots, right? Like, just have that's it. You just start off real small with a.
The only person making figurines is like, what's his face? Todd. What's his face? McFarlane, right? That's it. Like, and he's not doing toys for kids. He's doing toys for guys who have money and wants to spend $50 on a figure. That's not a toy for a kid. Right. So Hasbro has no competition, and you guys can't sell shit. Like, the next thing I want to see from the stock portfolio of Hasbro is they fire everybody. Everybody in charge has got to go. Like,
can I write a letter to Elon Musk and be like, can you please
Elon, it's time to buy toy companies.
Can you buy Hasbro, please?
System curtailed.
Gift Transformers IP to the people, and then let the people vote what they want to make, and then we can crowdfund it. We can have, you know what I mean? Like, you could literally. There's guys that are just so talented that can do anything, and yet the big wigs are just like, don't know what we could do.
We're afraid to release a doll. We might offend 0.02% of the population.
All right.
I can't release this doll.
We have Transformers. What are you going to do with it? Well, you know what's big now? We should transform RC into a dude. It's like, what?
I had this awesome idea of Major League Baseball figurines, yeah? What's the catch? They're all women. It's going to be amazing.
So ridiculous.
What were those little figurines you had, bro, of the baseball players? What was that called?
Oh,
you know which ones those?
Yeah, I have some. I have the football characters too.
I forget what they were called.
I gotta look at. I forget what the company was called.
Oh.
You know you're desperate for what you don't know what you have when you're literally making robots in disguise that are robots, non-binary alien creatures.
It's a building that turns into. I always think from the movie Big. It's a building that turns into a robot. It's like, well, what's fun about a building? Exactly. What is fun about a building?
But look, he turns into the Empire State Building. Okay.
What happens if we had a robot turned into a bug? A prehistoric transformer? Yeah, yeah, motherfucker. Yes, yes.
Detected nearby.
It's like the people running the company are the same people that in Office Space. It's a jump to conclusions map.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like look, they can't sell Transformers, so now they're making $800 Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and they sell like 10 of them, and that's how they make their money.
They made the Transformer. Remember, they made the Transformer that actually transforms himself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. $700, $800, right?
$800.
Yeah, they can't sell the toys, so they're selling to collectors and people that.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
We fixed your problem. It was a blender that was left on.
You gotta kill it.
EMP jammer destroyed.
We're over here. Remember to keep your lookout for the key, Mike. The key to find the loot room.
I picked up a key.
Oh, you did. You found it.
I thought I did.
I didn't know if you found it out. It was yellow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I love me some targeted loot.
You see, maybe I already have maybe I already have it. Hold on, let me see. Inventory.
It's not a, what do you call it? It's not I can't even speak anymore. It's not exotic. It's a
Oh yeah, it's a legendary.
It's a named one. It's a named one.
Yeah.
It's a named one. Yeah. Oh, this is the room. Key, you have to open this. This is the room.
Oh,
Chest
wait.
is in here.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, the chest is in here.
I'm there, huh?
So unrealistic. You drop off the balcony with
Shattered.
120 pounds of gear.
I shattered my leg.
Shatter.
Yeah.
You know what I still haven't done? I haven't gotten all the masks yet. I still haven't got all the masks.
Neither have I. At this point, I don't even give a shit anymore, so.
No, I don't care, but it's still something to go for.
Sure. What size TV is this? This is like an 86-inch? Pretty big.
Active terminal detected.
Oh, God.
That guy wasn't messing around. He was running at me.
Oh, Jesus.
I got him.
System curtailed.
Gotta get rid of the EMPs. That one won't die yet.
Oh my goodness.
Restored. System back online.
Cover, cover, cover. I almost got it.
System curtailed. Restored. System malfunctioning.
Oh, do I have to do it again because I left? Yep.
Yep.
System disrupted.
We're missing one. We're missing one.
Oh, back over here.
System reactivated.
Yeah, I got it.
System malfunctioning.
Go faster.
After we get this one, then we can shoot him. Then we can shoot him.
System back online.
Only the one, right?
I don't know. I thought there was more than one. Oh, I got my drone out finally. Okay.
Here. You think that's what's keeping DC Universe online? Is just the whales? I don't know.
I mean, well, think of it. Think of it. Who still loves DC? Like, who really loves DC characters?
There's a lot of
It
people.
has to be the older crowd, right? Because
Yeah.
the older crowd remembers them, right? And you would think at this point, the older crowd's got money, right?
Yeah, but I can't imagine a whole company staying alive for like 10 people.
It's not 10 people.
No, I know. I'm being exaggerated, though. What I'm saying is I just don't see, like, that game just surviving because of let's say, I don't know, 10,000 people, and a small portion of that is spending microtransactions is what's keeping that game going.
I don't know, man. Look how many people you need to keep one streamer good. Like what? 10,000?
I mean, I get it. You don't need a lot to
Look, okay, let's combine two things. Let's combine two things, right? Let's look at the fact that you've got people who mod, right? And there might be 15 or 20 modders that do that thing that you just watched today. That did. What was that? What was that game you were watching? Avium, or the modders that did what game was it?
Valheim.
Valheim.
I'm down.
Right. So you
I'm
have
dead.
you have modders that did Valheim.
Killed.
So what's to say that you didn't have those guys working? How many guys would you need to be able to pay them in order to keep the game sustained? Like, I don't think it's that much.
I get it. Like, we talked about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky still running. It's 25 people. 7 years later, they haven't charged one fucking penny for anything, except for the game itself.
Right.
So these companies, like, I'm all for making money. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's a business.
Right? But at the same time, when a company can survive when they're not, on a livable wage. I'm not talking about you're like eating ramen noodles.
Right.
But you can take the money and invest it back into your company and whatnot, and everyone eats, and everyone can keep their job, and everyone can keep, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to make billions and billions of dollars. And
But that's exactly what they have to do. That's why I don't believe half the shit I hear anymore, bro. You can't tell me that a company grew up for 25 years, make a game, sell a game, everything's fine. Now it's make a game, battle pass, microtransactions, this skin, that skin. We can't handle it. They gotta let go of people. Like, you can't tell me that's the way it works. The only way that that's the truth is you guys are overspending.
Yeah,
they're overspending.
Right, they're not budgeting. They're not looking where the money's going. They're just like, we have a shit ton of cash. It's Silicon Valley, basically, is what's happening right now. But
it's not feasible to tell me that a company that grew up for 25 years making a product and selling a product that did fine, whether they'd made a bad game or not, they were able to recover and make the next game. as opposed to now, where everyone's it's a box of Kleenex, and you gotta go. Like, you made a game, we didn't sell 40 million copies, you gotta go.
Right. Like a game of the past, if you sold 1 million, 2 million copies, that shit was amazing, right? You were good to go. Now if a game doesn't sell 10 million copies, they're like, that game's fucking dead, bro.
Good.
And I don't think that's the case, though. I honestly don't. I think they can make, you know, obviously Spider-Man needed to sell 7 million copies because it cost $300 million, but...
Yes, but did it need to cost $300 million?
No, it didn't need to cost $300 million.
What you see in that game, what you see in that game worth $300 million?
No, I don't think that's worth $300 million. But then again, I didn't play it, but from what I've seen, I don't think, from the first one to the second one, I don't think it was worth $300 million. Can you come over here?
You see me crawling, don't you? You ain't got shit.
Guys behind us.
Ooh. You got an exotic.
Guy behind us. Guys behind us.
Don't panic, bro. Don't panic. SEAL Team 6, bro.
Like, imagine the budget. Like, when a movie comes out, and let's say a movie cost $50 million for your first movie. Okay, the second movie comes out, you go up like 70 to 80 mil, right? And then the third movie comes out, maybe you go up to like 120 mil, maybe 150 mil. How do you go from $100 million? I think it was like 130, 150 mil to double that, when all the assets, like New York was already made. Like, what went into it? And I'm asking, I'm not trying to diminish what they did. I'm just trying to figure out what, obviously the story, they didn't spend more time working on New York and whatnot. They made a second part of New York, but a lot of that stuff was reused assets and whatnot.
That's correct. That's correct.
So how do you...
And by the way, I'm not mad about reused assets.
No, me either.
You have to be efficient with your budget. But at least make it look like you did something else. Like, change stuff around and, like, lie to me a little bit. Like, do it the right way.
Like Madden, right? Like, what does Madden do every year, right?
Nothing.
They don't change the stadiums.
Nothing.
The stadiums are the exact same as they were 5 years ago, 6 years ago, unless a new stadium comes in. So what do they do in that year, right?
Listen, we can clean this shit up right away. No more exclusive licensing. No more one company makes all the baseball games. None of that shit no more. Or all the football games, or all the sports games. That's not how this works. No exclusive deals. Everybody gets to make a game about whatever they want.
Yeah, I don't know why Major League Baseball wouldn't want 10 companies making... They get paid from 10 different companies.
Licensing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't care.
They should be able to more people to make a game, because then they're getting licensing from 10 different studios.
Here, I'll give you the good analogy, right? The reason why one company gets to pay MLB licensing fees and nobody else does is because MLB doesn't care about the money made from a video game. It's like telling your dad about crypto.
No, it's advertisement.
Dad, invest in crypto.
Yeah, it's advertisement.
Invest in crypto. It's like, I have no idea what the fuck crypto is. I'm not investing in crypto. Like, no one cares.
Yeah, no,
they don't know what it is.
They don't care because it's advertisement.
Billions of dollars are being made.
Yeah, it's advertisement for them.
Billions of dollars are being made and they don't care. Makes no fucking sense, man.
It's like, the perfect example is Bob Iger. Well, the kids are really interested in video games. Like, no shit, Bob. Like, you shut down your whole...
Thank God you're here, Bob.
Yeah, you
Thank
shut
God
down...
they brought you back, man.
You literally shut down the whole fucking division of video games in Disney World, right, for Walt Disney World, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, the kids are really into these video games. Like, what are you talking about? You're so out of touch. You're out of touch. I'm out
why
of
is it so
time.
dark?
I don't know.
Why is it so dark here?
You hit the machine, and all of a sudden the lights went off. You did the Fonz.
Oh, oh, I got it.
Oh, I found the key.
All right, we got the key. All right.
Who would drop the key there? Just in the corner there.
Imagine you missing it. Imagine you missing that key.
Is there a door back there?
Yep. I mean, it's seriously clown world, bro. We're living in a time where
This is a
toy
parallel.
companies can't make
This
toys.
is a parallel universe.
Nobody
man.
can write a movie. Video games are broke on day one release. Like, nobody knows what's going on.
You know that.
Nobody wants to work.
You know that.
Nobody wants to work.
You know that atom maker they made underground. You know that actual thing they made where they can make like fucking new DNA and neutrons or whatever the fuck it is. I guarantee you something.
The Hydro Collider.
Yeah, something
It's gonna
went.
blow us up, bro.
Something went wrong, and we're in a parallel fucking universe. Like they did something. They turned the machine on. They're like, yeah.
They tore open the universe,
Yeah.
and something happened in the past, and
Yep,
we
that's
ended up
it.
with this.
That's it. You didn't even know. Just a blink of an eye. All of a sudden, we're in a fucking different alternate reality. Hence why everything has a fucking multiverse. Everything has a fucking multiverse. That's why we get remakes and all this other shit. It's all the same. The Collider, right? Is that what it's called?
The Hydro Collider, Hadron Collider, yeah. Hadron, the Hadron Collider. Excuse me.
Why is it immune? Oh, we gotta. Can I kill that thing? No. The other side. Okay.
You can shoot the boxes. You don't have to go up to them. You just shoot them. There we go.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? Oh, good. Okay.
I don't know. That's a big ass room for the door to be open already. So check downstairs for something. Oh wait, we already got the key. Never mind. Never mind.
Where'd you go? Oh,
I'm looking at how to get back up again.
over here.
You know, that'd be a good theory. That all of a sudden everything went haywire over the last 3 or 4 years. That I think going back in time, Star Trek style, I think that would do it.
Well, no, all you have to do is look up when they built the Collider and when they first turned it on. Right? I think it was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Oh, is this the key room? This could be the door here, Mike. No? Yeah, this is it. All right, okay, just real quick. I hate to use the word games as service, right? Let's just say ongoing game, just for the sake of argument, right? So if the G.I. Joe Battlefield game comes out, right, and they come out with the basic vehicles from the original G.I. Joe show, right, and then every 3 months a new pack of vehicles comes out,
right,
and you can decide whether or not you want them or not, and you can use them. And somebody else will see them on the screen, but then you can't use them because you don't have the pack. But you can still have the tank that you have.
Is that pay to win, though?
It's not pay to win. It's just
bro?
a vehicle skin, basically.
Is there an advantage of having the thing?
I don't know. I think that the G.I. Joe tank is better than the hiss. I don't know. I'm spitballing.
Now you're going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Make a game, and
But
you sell the game.
There's so many vehicles in the GI Joe game.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah, you sell the game, and
busy,
then
you could be busy forever.
you just keep dropping them in as updates. Keep people coming back, and then 6 months down the line, 2 years down the line, people buy the game just because you're always updating it.
Yep. And here's the best part, right? And this goes exactly with the show. You'll have one season where it's the weather dominator, and everybody has to go find the secret minerals, right? Just like they did in the cartoon. You have to go find the secret minerals in order to power the weapon. And so you're fighting on specific maps to find the minerals. And if you win, then your team gets the minerals. And if you win the 3 matches, then you get to fire the weapon and blow up the guy's base, right?
I mean, Helldivers
That's how it works.
Helldivers is basically doing that right now with the way the game mechanics work. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Terminal accessed.
Chat, did my thing break? Can't see chat. I can see it again.
I mean, how many IPs have we seen been destroyed? Like literally destroyed. To where that you have to not make the game again for like 10 years before you bring it back because nobody gives a shit about it anymore. Like how many fucking IPs? It's got to be over a dozen.
Yeah, easily a dozen.
Like I'm not talking about just any old IP, like massive IPs. Where you going, buddy? Where you running to? Why are you running?
Oh, I'm down. I'm an idiot. I didn't see that guy over there in the corner over there. I got behind cover. Back sticking out, he can shoot you.
That's because you're in the way.
Good in this game too.
When it works. Like sometimes I'll be fighting rogue agents and there's no music at all. And I'm like, what's everybody fighting? I have no idea what's going on.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh, that's
See?
not good.
See,
Striker drone.
you spoke of rogue agents, and now, all of a sudden...
Assault drones detected.
You gotta activate the computers, otherwise they can keep coming.
I know.
Set up a firing line on the left side, I'll cover you.
Is it on the left side or right side? Oh, Jesus.
There's too many guys coming out over there. You gotta
Behind
get to
you.
the computer.
I'm just gonna run up there.
Which one? Far right?
Right side, right side.
Go.
Next one. Jesus. Yeah.
Look for locked doors.
How come my flashlight doesn't work all the time?
I think you have to turn it on.
How do you turn it on?
I always forget.
That.
Oh no, I think it's because I think it's because you have a pistol that has a flashlight on it. I think that's what it is. You have to have the gun that has the flashlight on, I'm pretty sure.
Clip says, you know, it would be cool. We had an old Battlefront 3 still, because I remember they showed footage of it. Oh, it'd be awesome if they brought that back.
Yeah. Why are the battles that made everything so iconic not good to repeat, but everything else you guys repeat and rehash and remake is okay? Like, you have the better graphics now, better everything. Give me the Battle of Hoth with AT-ATs without rails and make it Battlefield style. Like, I don't get it.
There was a leak in the code of the new or the remake, the collector's that's coming out in a couple of weeks. That they upgraded the visuals.
Yeah, like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't know, but it's in the code that it is. So.
Well, you can't sell me a remake unless something's updated, bro. Otherwise, it's the same fucking game you're selling me with two extra characters and some maps.
Yeah, they have maps and characters. You know, fucking 20 years old.
Well, from the first game is 20 years old, not from the re-release.
No, yeah, 20 years old from the first game. Yeah, 2004. It's the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, yeah. So that shows you what they do, right? So we have Battlefront 1 and 2, and then years later we got Battlefront 1 and 2. Right? Right?
Yeah,
They didn't do Battlefront 3.
I think
just remade.
Yeah, I think this is a test. I really do.
Oh, for sure. They want to see if the Star Wars IP is still breathing.
Well,
so they're going to do a remake game to see if people buy it. Of course.
Right, and I think,
of course,
because EA doesn't own the rights to Battlefront, so
right.
Go on, Lurker. How's that guy not dead? Like burning.
Because that thing in the room is healing him.
How do I get rid of this thing?
You don't. It's an independent healing thing. If you're in the circle when it goes off, you're gonna get healed.
Oh, cool. Then I'm gonna get healed because. Bro, did you see that Destiny got fucking snowboards? See that? Everyone's freaking out.
If you're a Destiny fan and you dropped out and you think snowboards is bringing you back in, you're a fucking tool.
Well, they're
you're a tool.
hoverboards, but yeah. Oh, there's the key.
Whatever, dude. You're a tool. Just go ahead. Just you know what you do. Here's what you do. If snowboards excite you in Destiny after being fucked with for so long, just go ahead and take $100 out of your wallet, right? Mail it to Bungie, and punch yourself on the nuts. If snowboards excite you.
Hostile assault turret detected.
Oh, remember that? Sparrow League Racing? Oh my god.
Sniper turret detected. Hostile sniper turret detected. Rogue incinerator turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected.
Oh, fuck you with the... Oh wait, I can't use the big chest as a fucking cover. Get me out of here. What are we talking about? Big fucking chest in the middle of the thing. I can't hide behind it. Nope. I can hide behind a sheet of paper to protect me, but I can't hide behind a chest. Yeah, Prosy, this is a great looter shooter. It really is. You know what? I take that back. It's not a great looter shooter. It's a great game. Do me. What's the verdict on the new season? It's the same shit. Nothing exciting. It's basically we're investigating. We're not even doing the season right now. We're done with the season already. With this week's thing, we got to come back in 3.5 weeks for the third part of it. So it's not very good, but the game itself as a whole is fine. We're doing the summit because I'm trying to get some gloves. These days, more and more people like getting punched in the nuts. I mean, it depends what kind of person you are. It might feel good. That's how you build up tolerance.
It just said unusual fire team detected. That could be anything. Bunch of guys with M4s who have Munchausen's disease. Like, I don't know what that means.
Like, why would I come in here? There's nothing fucking in here.
Random, bro.
That's stupid. Why
Random.
put a lock on the door? That Christmas tree has seen better days. You guys have to put some water on that thing. The fire hazard waiting to happen.
The Charlie Brown tree grew up.
So what do you think of the Dune Awakening game that you saw, Sarge? What do you think anything of it yet?
I think you want to save my voice for tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
No matter how much sugar, no matter how much sugar you put on that turd, it's not going to make it any better.
You think Dune Awakening is gonna be a turd?
I will save my speech for tomorrow.
I hope it's not a turd. I like Conan. You never played Conan because you don't like survival games. No.
No, I like certain survival games.
That's true.
I don't like when they
you
use.
like
I don't
Minecraft
like when they use IP that only 3% of the people know what the fuck it means, as a catalyst for putting it in a survival game, and then putting it in an environment that only has one biome, and then try to explain to everybody why you're doing everything you're doing. Why am I running around the desert for 75 hours? Because
Yeah,
I'm
well,
looking for water.
Conan's
Yeah.
Conan's a very niche market, and it did pretty well for them.
Well, then I'm hoping that the people who actually know what the hell Dune is come out of the closet and think it's going to be worthwhile to be a survivor game. I really hope so. I think it's just them capitalizing on the movie coming out and trying to attach a genre of game to an IP that very little people know what the fuck it is. Like the detail of what L. Ron Hubbard did for Dune, like what it actually is. The complexity, the politics, like all the stuff involved. They decided to boil it down to let's see if you can stay away from the worm for 24 hours so you can build up something.
Right.
Like, I don't understand what that is.
There's a couple things. Well, we can talk about it tomorrow, but I think there's a couple things for the survival aspect of it. Like as a game, how's it gonna work? Here, give me a second. My dog is going ape shit outside. Give me 1 second.
If the dog's going ape shit at this hour, something's on the property.
All right. There's
All right, so
we've
go
had
ahead.
we've had a bear sighting a couple days ago, so wanted to make sure.
Yep.
He's probably out there, but I don't see him. So
Did you say a bear?
yeah, bear, black bear.
All right, so getting back to the story, right? Dune originally was a great book if you're a sci-fi fan, right? A lot of people think it's too much verbiage. It's very complicated. It's hard. It's a hard read for a lot of people. The movie back in the day when it came out in the 80s, for people that don't understand, was a horrible movie. But people who love the book at least got to see a visual representation of that sci-fi story, right?
Right.
It's a very complex story. It's not just a regular movie. It's very complex, right? So when they did the remake, they were trying to use today's technology in order to better show the scope of what is happening to mankind in that year.
Right.
Okay? And so they're trying to attach the complex writing with better graphics and in a more put together story. However, people don't understand that they're trying to sell it as just like a sci-fi type movie. But people that understand the complexity of that movie know what it really is. Right?
Why is it pitch dark? What's happening right now?
So for you to take that game, or for you to take that movie, and then try to turn that complex IP into a survival game, I don't know if it has the legs that people even know what the hell it is. Now, if you're playing it because you have no idea what it is and you just like survival games, I guess good. I guess it might be good. But for what it is, and to turn it into a survival game on the scope that they're talking about, and I keep hearing all that ambition they were explaining to me in their video, right? And I'm like, okay, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it's Game of Thrones with sand. My biggest thing about the game version is that, you know, you play No Man's Sky, you play all these other survival games, and there's different biomes. What? There's one biome in Dune. One.
Yes.
Right?
One biome.
So how do you make the desert appealing and fun?
Fun.
Right.
Just say the word. How do
Yeah.
you make the
How do you-
desert fun?
Yeah. That's my biggest concern. Now, obviously, they, you know, maybe they can move a mountain here or there, you know, a rock structure here and there, or maybe there's caves. Maybe they take the, you know, maybe there's, I don't know. I don't know what they do, but a lot of survival games have different biomes and different things, and Dune's just the desert.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just desert. Yes. And by the way, all that hype talk they were talking about map making and all this other kind of great, sounds great on paper.
I
but
know.
here's how that works. Here's how that works. If I decide I want to be a map maker, right? And so when I walk around, I am actually mapping stuff out, and then when
cartographer.
I have an area mapped out, and I'm the cartographer, and then I could sell that map to somebody else, right? If you do that, that means unless somebody else picks cryptographer, when he runs around, he never maps out anything. He's just running around.
Correct. That's what I was saying.
Nobody would ever do that in any exploration game ever. Would
That's
you
not-
be running around for no reason?
That's not true.
And never map out where you are.
No, that's true. In Minecraft, people have the map, but if you don't have it in your hand, it doesn't open up the map. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah,
people
I get
do
it.
explore in Minecraft without ever opening up the map, because you have to make the paper to get the map and to make the stuff. So it makes sense. But at the same time, I would rather, okay, so any game like that, not even Dune, right? Just any game. If everyone can do everything, there's no reason for an economy. There's no reason for
economy.
anything, right? You have to have people that can do things that other people can't do. If everyone can be a
the
gun
skill
maker,
tree-
if
that's
everyone
right,
can
and
be
the
a
skill
doctor, if
tree-
everyone can be a map maker, then there would be no reason to have these things in the game in the first place.
And the skill tree can't be so big that you can have all the skills. You can only pick a certain number of skills, and that's it.
Right. You would have to pick and choose what you are, and then if you let go of that, right? So let's say I pick map maker, I run around, I get the map, but now I switch to gun maker. I can't look at the map. I can't map out stuff anymore. I can only use the map that I have, and then you have to build it back up. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be risk reward to do it. Otherwise, there would be no reason. But then people, as a gamer, would look at that and go, well, that's stupid. Why can't I do that?
Stupid.
Right.
Right. because then you're basically relying on somebody else, and it's a survival. You're contradicting yourself. A survival game is supposed to be, I have to be able to survive on my own, and you're making the game where I'm surviving, but I need other people to help me survive. What the main point of the game is, it's a survival game. I'm confused. So which is it? Do I need other people to survive, or am I supposed to try to survive on my own?
Yeah. Well, RuneScape's not a survival game, L. RuneScape's just an MMO. If everybody can do everything,
there's no economy.
There's no reason to do anything. It literally kills the game for what it is. There's no purpose.
Oh, there's a lot of fire extinguishers here. I might get the achievement tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Where's the next thing?
I knew it. I knew it was gonna hit me on that fucking thing. I knew. Find it. I got too many guys around me.
I got it. Dune's also an MMO? Yeah, but it's a survival MMO. There's a difference. You understand the difference, right?
A survival MMO means that everyone's out to kill you. Everyone. Listen, maybe they have mechanics in there that are actually going to make sense. But I know how many survival games are released, and I know how many are not that great. So
well, there's also
percentages.
There's also a lot of MMOs that are coming out that are trying to do what Star Wars Galaxies did back in like Ash of Creation is doing the same type of stuff. Albion Online does the same type of stuff. Like they're all trying to, and each of these things are like a niche community within MMOs themselves, right? And now you take Dune, which is a niche within a niche within a niche.
Yeah. You can build buildings and refineries and stuff like that. I'm like,
yeah, but Grounded's not an MMO, right? So that's the difference with that. So Grounded is a survival game, right? Minecraft is a survival game, but it's not an MMO. So there's a difference. This is why MMO Minecraft doesn't really work, because everyone can dig up a block, right? Everyone can get cobble. Everybody can build whatever. And in places where they have Minecraft, where people try to make it an MMO, everyone can do everything. So the economy is really just shitty because everyone can do everything, right?
You have to rely on lazy people.
Yeah.
You have to rely on lazy people in order to do it. So,
for instance, on a Minecraft back in the day when I played Minecraft MMO type mods and stuff like that, if a currency was get cobble, sell the cobble, everyone would just farm the cobble to get the thing to do what they have to do. They wouldn't rely on other people to make an economy. There wouldn't be any economy because what's shooting? There's a guy. There's a. the type of game that Dune's trying to become. You guys are like, oh well, there's RuneScape. RuneScape's not trying to do what they're doing, right? World of Warcraft, okay, is not what Star Wars Galaxies was. Star Wars Galaxies was a very, very ambitious MMO with what you could do. There was politics involved, right? World of Warcraft was just two factions. It was like dummied down MMO, which became super popular because it was a broader audience it could hit. Once you learn, if you got it, forever, because what you're gonna do, unlearn something. But that's where the game mechanics come in, Krebs. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't go up a skill tree, and let's say to be a medic, right? You become a doctor or whatever, and then you get rid of that skill tree to then become a baker, right? And then all of a sudden, yeah, in real life, if I became a doctor, I would always know the doctoring stuff, but I wouldn't be able to continue, right? If there's no risk reward in a video game, then everyone would just do everything, and there would be no economy around that.
In order to have an economy, you have to have certain people be able to do certain things. Now, you can have multiple characters. If you want to have multiple characters and you can do everything, that's a different story.
Sure, but
then when you're online, you only have the skills that guy has learned, and that's it.
Correct.
Otherwise, there's no economy.
So then what you would do is you make a second character that is a medic guy. So when you're online, you would make the medic things that you would make, then store them in your house, store them in your chest, and then bring your guy back in.
That also means that
your time sink.
The guy who grinds the most has the biggest advantage. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And that's normal for an MMO. If you played longer, you have the advantage. That's completely normal. That makes sense. I have 4,000 hours. I have 6 characters. I know everything. Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah, I got it.
No, but
not everybody can do that.
We're basing it off of what they said in the video yesterday that we watched, right? He was talking about the systems and stuff that are in the game, and he said that you could be a map maker. Okay, well, why have a map maker if everyone can make a map? Right? If everyone can go around and make a map, then what?
You don't need a map maker.
Then you don't need a map maker, right? The reason for the map maker is there's a economy of, oh, someone that goes up this route to become a map maker could make a living. Like you just log in every day and you just explore and you go on the maps. And then when you go to that city, you go, I've explored all of this, and you sell that, and it's that one map. And the only person that can sell that map now is the person that you sold the map to, and he can sell that map to somebody else. Or you can sell another map. Right? And there's an economy behind the map, the person that has the map.
Worse though. That would be worse though. If I'm the cryptographer, and I sell you a map, and you're able to sell it to somebody else, then you're already destroying the economy as well.
Well, no.
It would have to be that I sell you the map, and the map's only yours.
Yeah, it's locked to you. It can't be traded. Yeah.
It can't be traded.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, I would lose out on all that money.
True. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the map guy. Okay, the map guy maybe needs the materials that somebody else is getting, right?
Yeah.
And then that's how that works.
The guy who chops the wood down and makes the wood into paper.
Right.
Right? Yeah. But I guess if you wanted to be a more efficient map maker, then you would also take wood and paper maker, because that all leads down the same tree, so you can make more money.
Right.
Right?
Well,
that's how Star Wars Galaxy was. See, some of you know this, we said it in the past, and some of you don't. But in Star Wars Galaxies, the shopkeepers would sell a gun, right? But the gun would be like level 1 to 10. That's it.
Yep.
If you wanted gun levels 11 to 100, somebody had to make the guns from 11 to 100. Right. So if there wasn't somebody on who make the guns, you don't get the guns.
Yeah, you can't get the gun
because there's nobody there who has the guns.
Then they put it in the.
That's how that works.
Then they put it into the Galactic Shop, which was basically the auction house.
The auction house.
Yeah, the auction house, and then you would put your stuff up there, and then whoever crafted it, it would be crafted by that person. And if that person was the only person on that server, and if that person was the only person on that server, then you were known as the gunsmith or whatever for that actual thing. Right? There could be a lot of people that could make levels 10 through 20. But then the person that made 10 through 20 had the extra perk or extra thing that was on the gun that made it better than everybody else's gun. And then it became a hot commodity. Oh, do you know 30 and Still Gaming? He's got the recipes for the best guns or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So you would have to wait for me, and then there was a, supply and demand type of thing.
And the only way that you got better at making guns is by trying to make better guns.
Yeah, you would waste a whole bunch of resources to make better weapons and whatnot, and every time you failed or made a successful one, then it would go up, and then you would bring up your overall level of that, so when you did craft a gun, then it would be more proficient, and you would make a better gun than anybody else.
That's what made it interesting, because everybody couldn't do everything. So when you made a player-made town, you would go try to recruit people that had all the skill ranges that you needed. So when you made a town, you had a town that had an armorer, the weapon guy,
looking for a blacksmith, right?
The doctor,
looking for the
right. You would have a town that was completely self-sufficient. That when people would log on, they would build the things that they knew how to make. They would put them in the stores that they made, the vendors that they made, and that way, when you went to your town, all the stuff that you needed was there. That was the whole point of making the town. They made a reason for everything, right? Because otherwise, why have a town?
Right.
The fuck you need a town for? I'll just go to the normal stores at the normal planet areas and just buy the stuff I need there. Well, sure, if you want the basic stuff, but if you want the high-end stuff, you got to find the guys who actually are making it. And so that was half the game. You would travel from planet to planet looking for other towns, not the ones that were already there. You were looking for player-made towns who had the high-level guys.
Yeah.
And that was the reason why you explored. That was the reason why you started a town. That was the reason why you grinded for resources. There was a reason for everything. And then they took a big dump on your face.
Yep. Everybody could be a Jedi. Everybody could do this. Everybody.
Yeah. You destroyed your own game.
And that's the thing I see, that even if you're very ambitious to make an economy and stuff that you want to do, it gets gamified. And when it gets gamified, people are just like, I don't like this. It's too demanding to do this or whatnot, right? Of course, right behind us.
We gotta go for the next computer. Otherwise, you're gonna start swarming.
Okay. Good.
Shit. They're gonna get me.
Okay, next.
Go. Good God, that was close. In-game economies to video games are very complicated.
Yeah.
Very complicated. The delicate balance of reasons why you pick the profession you have, or how long it takes you to get the resources for the weapons you want, it's not easy.
That's why I like I used to like playing Albion Online. I just don't have enough time to put in towards it, but they have a very good economy in that game. And it's all about land, who owns what land, because certain lands have the higher end resources that you would use to make the gear and make the stuff and get better gear, you know what I mean? Like, and they have people that are skilled, just like Star Wars Galaxies and stuff had.
Yeah. Right, remember the defensive move they used to have? Because the rebels would fight the Imperials, right? So in order to take over a town, you had to kill all the opposite faction inside the town.
Right.
So what would people do? They would spend the resources that they grinded for in order to build bases outside the cities that would be attacked. and so that the guys would have to attack those bases in order to take over the city. And if you put enough bases down, they would overlap each other and make it harder for you to be able to take the city.
Yep.
So the richest people, the guys who worked the hardest and put the most resources into defenses, would be able to hold the planet longer because you cared, you grinded, and you got the resources and you built the shit you had to build.
Yeah. And that's what it sounds like in Dune. There's also in Dune you're going to be paying taxes to the Emperor for your land and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see how it works out.
And again, the nerd in me for stuff like that is intrigued by that stuff, but then the gamer in me is like, how's that going to work?
How does that work?
Yeah.
Right. How does that work? Because you're old enough now that you've heard all the hype words, right? It all sounds good on paper.
Remember?
How does it work in reality?
Remember when Ultima Online, when we first started playing Ultima Online back in the day, and people were like, you could do anything in that game. You could become king. You could have your own kingdom, right? And you're like, yeah. And I remember I was like, I just want to be like the king's guard and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that was the headcanon in our heads, but that's not what it was.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I thought he threw it short. Yeah, about early access to Albion Online. I like the game, but I remember I had a pay-to-win mechanic where I bought the sub. You got extra skills. Yeah, they had a founders pack and stuff like that. I funded them when they were on Kickstarter back in the day, and the reason I liked it because it was an MMO that you could play on the iPad and stuff. What I like about the game, though, I mean, obviously you have the death waves that go through. If you're by yourself and you're not part of a guild or anything, you can play that game up to a certain point. But then once you go into where you have to get the finite resources, because if you're just a craftsman, where you're trying to make the weapons or the armor, you're a blacksmith, and you need that extra ore, or you need that higher end tier wood, right? Well, you're minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you get ganked because a death squad comes through and just melts anybody and steals all their shit. Because when you die in Albion Online, you lose everything. You lose everything, right? All that top tier armor that you have, gone, right? So all of your stuff. So you have to go out there and you have to work with a group or a faction or a clan or whatever you want to call it, and you got to work your way into that, and they have to stand guard as you're mining. So, and then there's the path of, as you're going through, to protect your stuff, right? Because you might be on an oxen or you might be on the horse, which is fast moving but doesn't hold as much stuff, right? It's really cool on paper, right? The factions of like Game of Thrones, of who owns what territory to get that resource, and what does it mean for them, and the trade route and all that stuff. That's awesome. I love all that stuff. I played more MMOs. I played almost every MMO from the beginning of MMOs to like 2010.
Yeah, man.
Actually, 2011. I played them all.
Because they were new and they were interesting, and the complexities involved was challenging and it was interesting.
I lost interest once Star Wars Galaxies went down, and none of the other MMOs hit that thing for me. I just kind of stopped playing MMOs. Because a normal MMO to me is boring. I want to play something with more, I don't know, just more
complex mechanics.
Yeah, thank you. Complex mechanics.
Meaningful leveling, meaningful development, meaningful.
Well, it's always about that, Water. It's always about how much time can you put in. I think MMOs will make a comeback along with survival games. I think I think over time, I think MMOs will swap because there's less and less people want to put, the mega servers where thousands and thousands of people are in. I see MMOs being more like what Fallout 76 is, or where it's like 100 people on a server. Even the Valheim thing we saw today, right? Smaller, more niche type of stuff. Lots of MMOs are very ambitious about what they say, and I believe me, I want them all to work. But an MMO, like a true massive multiplayer online, needs a shit ton of people to make it work, right? And I think something like what Fallout 76 is doing, they don't need a shit ton of people to make it work, right?
Well, because the scope of it is there's little people, right? So they have to make it work with little people, like a small group of people.
Lesser of people, yeah. But the same thing is that even if you join a server, your house might not be there at that moment because someone else is in your spot, perhaps. But you can keep logging in and then going into, and so it's always going to be viable. Like when the player population leaves, right? Because let's talk like 6 months down the line, all of a sudden Dune's out and everyone's like, oh, it's good, but kind of boring. Like New World. What happened to New World? Okay? You lose your faction, and if there's multiple factions, anytime you have a property management type of thing where whoever owns this runs this faction and this faction takes over this territory, you're always going to have one faction that's massive. Then you're going to have the other faction that gives them a run for their money, and the third faction is just going to be peasants
waiting for their opportunity,
right? And they're just going to sit there and whatnot. But with a smaller MMO, everything's kind of viable, right? Because if it's only 32 or 100 people, sure, there can be. Oh, I'm what do I have here? I gotta empty some shit.
Well, don't empty the gloves. Empty the rest of it.
There's going to be less of a problem where all of a sudden one faction's got like 100 people in it and the other one's got 2. You know what I mean? Because that would be boring for the 100 people. So when it's smaller factions and smaller player bases, you don't have that problem, and then the server always feels like it's alive. You could always tell a server that's dead. New World had problems with this because you would join a server and then they would merge you in because it would be devastated because one faction was higher than the other and they didn't know what to do with it anymore. Ashes of Creation might be awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are, very, very ambitious. All right, how much do I have? I have... Probably delete a little bit more. Lots of fuck.
I have 40 gloves on me.
Full. Breaker. Favorite.
I forgot to change it off of gloves. I've got 40 gloves. I wanted something else. I totally forgot to change it. Can you change it in the middle, or no? You can't change it once you're running around in here.
I'm not sure. I think you have to wait. I think you can. I think
that's crazy. Oh, I can change it.
Yeah, I think you can. All I know is WoW is dead as fuck. Yeah, but WoW's been around for, what, 20 years?
Yeah, but WoW's not dead. It's dead to you. WoW is not dead. Robert said it earlier today. A game is dead when it can no longer be played by anyone.
Yeah, by
That's
anybody.
Dead. if you're not interested anymore, if you had your time in it and it's dead to you, but the game's not dead.
Right, what are these gloves called? They're
Right.
called
We'll be
contractor's
more.
gloves. I got them.
Is it a good roll? Is it a good roll?
Weapon damage is 9.4. I could level that up. Damage to armor is 8%, which I think is maxed. And then I got to change the hazard protection.
Awesome.
How do I compare that to what I have? I have the hunters now, which is shotgun damage, SMG, armor kill. Oh yeah, fuck that.
Now I'll change the vocabulary because I know, chat. We always have this discussion, right? Dead to some of you means like it falls out of popularity, which I'll agree with 100%. Or dead means that the game that was in rotation and talked about by all the main journalists is now being talked about no more. It just they don't talk about it anymore. No one cares. But the game itself is being played. Just it's not dead.
Yeah, I had 39 gloves on me.
I think we should be doing this. We should be looking for the builds we want and just come in here. And just fucking go and get the targeted loot.
All right. What floor are we on? 16? Or more?
Yeah, stop at 20, right? That should be enough.
I like New World. I thought New World was good, but at the same time, there was a mechanic. I don't know if they fixed it, but when I was playing New World, the spawn points in New World were so fast. Okay, so I would try to go solo, right? Just solo, go through and get to like this point of interest. Okay,
this box is glitched. Can't get it.
But then I would die. And then to get back there, they would spawn back again. So the last 30 minutes of me going through basically gets resetted, and I have to do it all over again. And it was very frustrating. So I don't know if they tuned it down or what. But I enjoyed New World for a while. The best part was it was like a $40. It was a $40 MMO. Which is a really good price. Like what's WoW's player base right now?
Which version? There's the classic version and there's the new version, right? So which version are you referring to?
Well, the classic version is the redid, which the original became the new one, and the new one is now the one that's dead, and the classic is the classic. The classic's like the remake, but it's before they did all the stuff they did. So it's like the vanilla remastered. I stopped playing at Lich King. Is the last time I played World of Warcraft.
That was a fun DLC.
Which is what?
That was a good.
That's
that
like
was a
the
good
third,
DLC.
because there was the Burning Crusade. There was one other one, and then there was the
No.
Lich
I think
King.
that was the second one because it was Burning Crusade, and then that one because the third one was Cataclysm, wasn't it?
Yes, you're correct. It was Burning
Right?
Crusade.
I thought it was Burning Crusade, and then Lich King,
and then it was.
I'm pretty sure.
I played the Burning
pretty
Crusade.
sure.
I put it up to Cataclysm because when they fucking altered everything, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm confused. Are we got to go down to go up?
You gotta go up here. Never go down. You go up.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Oh, I see the rope.
I think the expansion that came out, which makes it $60, people gave it praise. Oh, wait a minute. So there's an expansion that you pay for now? What is it, $20? Like, expansion? Or the people that had it have it, and then if you buy it, you get it for 60. Is that what it is?
EMP jammer detected nearby.
Oh, shit.
EMP jammer destroyed.
I'll be honest with you. I miss playing WoW. I loved my rogue night elf. So I do miss it, but I don't have time. It's just it's all a time thing now, man. When you're younger, you have plenty of time. I don't got that kind of time no more.
That's why I lean more towards I would like to get into a game like if Transformers comes out, and it's not an MMO, but you know what I mean. Like I think that's more of my style. I would love to get into an MMO, but as a content creator, it's not a good thing to do. You got to go all in or nothing.
I mean, remember when you used to watch those guys that like a guy would play like 2 or 3. He's heavy into 2 or 3 MMOs. Do you know how much time you have to be into multiple MMOs? Right? You are a teenager, early 20s. That's it. That's the only way you can be doing that. There's no other way you can do that. Unless you're a millionaire and don't have to work.
Right. And even then I don't know if I would spend that much time. Like I want to go back and play Star Wars The Old Republic just to go through a story, you know. I still got my bounty hunter character that I was working on. I think I'm level like 50 or 60.
I never finished the dark side version of that. I started a character and I never finished it.
It's a great game. Just
yeah, it
don't
is.
Don't have time.
It's an amazing game.
I love it that it's all voice acted and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's called done the right way.
I'm waiting for that update to happen to DC Universe Online. They're supposed to do a graphical update and stuff like that for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. I don't know when that's supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen earlier this year, like in this quarter.
Rocket launcher, watch it.
Wild shot. I wasn't even aiming there. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Somebody, I heard that guy run. Did you hear that running?
Yeah, it's cleared though. It said clear. He's in here.
It's a loot guy. It's a loot guy. A loot gremlin. What was the guy in Borderlands? What was that guy called?
Oh,
the loot midget, right?
yeah, I forget what his name was though.
No, that was his name.
Was it a loot midget?
That was his name. The loot midget. Yeah.
You can't say that anymore.
You had to chase him down and kill him before he ran away, and he would drop like all kinds of weapons and shit. That was the most hilarious thing ever, man.
Used to love WoW, but I don't have the cash to buy expansions and pay monthly. I didn't pay every day. If I didn't play every day, I felt like it was a waste of my money. Yeah, but now you can play games that there's a lot of MMOs that you don't have to pay a monthly fee. Like New World, you don't have to pay a monthly fee. You just pay the $40 and you play the game. $40. No monthly fee. Right? Elder Scrolls Online, I mean, you gotta have Game Pass, I think. So you're paying a monthly fee, but you're not paying, you know, just for that game. Other parts of the service. There's a couple other ones that you don't pay for, right? Did I say Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 14, you don't pay. You know, you just pay for the game. You don't pay for the actual. Oh wait, no. Well, yeah, the trial. Once you get past that point, you don't have to pay for it, right? Or you have to pay for it. I forget. But there's still a lot in there that you don't have to pay for. I guess is what I'm saying. And again, I'll go back to it. Fallout 76 is not a massive MMO, but it's like a MMO light, and you don't have to pay for that. You just pay for the game. ESO does Final Fantasy have a monthly fee? No, ESO doesn't have a monthly fee. It's if you want to pay the monthly fee for extra storage and shit like that, then yes.
Hostile striker drone detected.
But there's no monthly fee for Elder Scrolls Online.
I played it without the extra storage space. I just had to know what to sell, what to keep. You know, it wasn't a big deal.
No,
You just can't hoard.
Yeah,
you just can't hoard everything.
No. I was just gonna ask, what do we have to do here?
I hate those fucking things. The worst ones is the agent guys that launch the suicide ones at you. A beep 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 noise when it goes beep 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 boom beep 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 boom. I can't stand that shit, dude.
And they just they shoot all the shit
No,
at you.
that's the artillery one. That's even worse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fallout 76 does not have a monthly thing. I know that for 100% of a fact. Elder Scrolls Online does not have a thing unless you want the extra storage and stuff. So you can play the base game and like a couple of expansions for nothing right now. So if you've never played, you can play a shit ton of stuff for like nothing, right? Now, obviously, I think you have to, and again, I don't know. Fallout 76, you don't need Game Pass, right? It's on Game Pass, so you don't need to buy the game. But if you just buy the game, you just keep playing the game. Elder Scrolls, I don't know if you need Game Pass or if it just does the Xbox Core or whatever the hell it is, or if you need to be online at all. I'm not, or with their service at all. I'm not sure. I would do a little research, but there's no additional monthly fee where you have to pay like $15 or anything. You go down here.
Gotta go down to go up. This is the worst constructed office building ever. Or over here.
and both those games, if you've never played Fallout 76,
It's a lot of game, man.
like
That's a lot of game.
don't listen to the haters. Right now, 4 years in or 5 years in, it's a really there's a lot of game there in Fallout 76. And I think
If you
did
like
the Atlantic
Fallout,
thing come out? Did the Atlantic DLC
Atlantic
come out
City?
yet? Yeah.
I don't remember.
I kind of want to go back. Sarge will never play it because he boycotted it, which is fine. But there's a lot of game there, man.
High risk target detected.
You got a grenader on that left side.
There's a bunch of guys coming over here. More guys. $3,500 and 76 and stop three yesterdays ago. Tons of content. Stop 3 yesterdays ago? See, a lot of people don't understand, like, when you, like, for instance, Cyberpunk right now, 3 years later, supposed to be a phenomenal game, right? I won't give them the time of day because of what it was. But for the most part, games that were shit in the past now have had so many updates, so many, fixes, bug fixes, that the games actually are, like, fantastic. So when someone says, oh, well, Fallout 76 is a shit game, it was. It was a shit game. Oh, this is floor 20, right? Yeah, okay. So we can leave here. Return to lobby. Return to New York. Did we finish 20? We did, right? Because we just passed the checkpoint floor 21. Next boss. So should I go to the next floor? I'm confused.
No, you saved it right here when you're in the room with the stash. That's it. You're saved on floor.
No,
20.
right? Oh, yeah, okay. Because it says continue or change settings. Right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to New York. Use the base operations, and I'll take a whole group. Yes.
What's your cut? Oh, we're 10:30. This is your cutoff time, right?
Yeah, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't want to go further because another 10 floors is going to take too long.
No. I'm not talking about doing another 10 floors. I'm talking about if you're done completely, or we're gonna do something else.
I think I'm done.
Safe area entered.
It's gonna take me half an hour to go through the gloves.
I just went through mine. I was only looking for that one. Now I'm looking for.
So you did get one. Does it have good rolls on it?
Yeah, it's got weapon damage, damage to armor, and then hazard protection. But I'm gonna go change. That.
I gotta look at your guy. You have the stuff on that you have, right? That does your damage. Because I want to look at your guy.
Yeah.
All right. right, let's see what you got.
I don't
I'm
think
confused. What kind of gun are you using?
I'm using.
Confused.
I'm using the. I'm using the. What the hell is it called?
St. Elmo's Fire.
The camel. No, am I using that? I thought I was using. Yeah, I'm using St. Elmo's, and I'm using the Vector, which I don't ever really use. I don't really use it. Actually, I should change it because probably go same submachine gun. That is assault rifle. Yeah, I can't use that.
Yeah, you need to optimize, bro. You need to optimize. If this is the gear you're running around with as your bread and butter, you need to upgrade your actual core attributes and just optimize.
Yeah.
Bonus armor, skill efficiency, weapon damage. Why are you using Memento?
See, there was a reason I was using it, and then I got rid of it. I think. Let me see what I have. Weapon damage, crit damage. Weapon damage, bonus, armor. I think it's just that. I think that's the reason.
I'm trying to figure out why you're doing so much damage to yellow guys. If you didn't have the contractor's gloves on right now, what is it you have on you that's making you do this crazy damage to yellow guys?
I honestly don't even know anymore. Let me see. Weapon damage, critical hit damage, critical hit damage. And I got weapon damage, critical hit chance.
PvP critical hit chance 26%.
Shotgun. I gotta change this.
Oh, your crit hit damage is 125, so that's good.
I got a lot of crit.
Your armor damage is 13%.
I gotta get rid of these. This Hunter's Fury. Shotgun damage, SMG damage. The SMG damage is because I'm running the SMG, but I don't really want to run the SMG. Gotta re-roll
You should look for Fox's. Then you should look for Fox's Prayer knee pads. Is the next thing you should look for.
I think I have.
Fox's Prayer is a good pairing with the contractor gloves.
Hold on, I would have to go to my stash. I think I might have them in my stash. Where's the stash here?
It's right there on the edge, on the corner.
Oh, I see.
Here.
Knee pads. Nope, I don't have them here.
You're doing 3-piece Hunter's Fury. Enemies within 15 meters
I
receive
had
debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against.
I
them by
had
20%.
I had 4-piece because I was on my my gloves. My gloves were Hunters.
Yeah, that's why, because 3 pieces get you the. Hang on. Why don't you have 3-piece lit up? You have 3 pieces, don't you?
I don't have 3 pieces anymore, or don't I?
Yeah, you have 3 pieces.
I have
Hunter's
Hunter,
Fury. Why isn't Hunter's Fury or the 3-piece lit up?
It is 3 pieces: armor on kill and health on kill.
Yep. And Apex Predator is the one where if you get close.
Right, I had that when I had my gloves
debuffs.
on.
Yep. Well, here's what you can do, because Memento is not doing like a big deal for you. Do you have the Ninja backpack?
I do.
Ninja backpack allows you to make 1 extra level for the gear. So if you have 2 pieces of green gear on, when you have the Ninja backpack on, you'll have 3 pieces of the gear. It adds 1 gear to every armor you have. So if you have a 2-piece, it'll be a 3-piece. If you have a 3-piece, it'll be a 4-piece.
And
that kind of thing.
What does Memento do? Enemies kill in the drop trophy, death collection trophy provides both short and long-term buffers, skills, which is the number of core attributes equipped. Weapon damage. I mean, I can
you
put.
You have to collect the trophies, basically.
Yeah, run around and collect them. All right, so I put the Ninja You're talking about the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so next time we play, I'll look for the Fox one then.
Yeah, you got a lot of gaps in between all your attributes. You just need to optimize. Start burning some of your fucking resources and optimize. Especially if it's the gear, especially if it's the armor you're going to keep on you for a while, like you're grinding with this gear, then you need to max that shit out. Crit hit damage, weapon damage, you're missing 4% there. That's another 5% there. Your knee pads is your lowest one.
Well, my knee pads right now just because of the hunter stuff.
No, I know that, but it's got the lowest attribute. So wait a minute. You didn't even have the gloves before, and you were doing less armor damage before. You were still melting yellows. So you got some kind of combination between your crit and your crit damage that's eating the armor.
I could put the Petrov knee pads on. That's more weapon damage and more weapon handling. That's LMG,
Yeah,
which is
then you'll lose your two-piece shotgun damage, SMG damage. I mean, if you're not using shotgun or SMGs,
right. I'm not using shotgun
really matter.
or SMG, right?
Yep.
So if I put that on, and then change my weapon to LMG, I used to run around with the stoner. The classic M60, that thing's maxed out. That one. The stoner's maxed out as well. Which one's better?
What you're looking for your weapons is damage to armor, and then damage out of cover is the two stats you want.
Yeah,
on the weapon.
Yeah, both of my things I have damage to armor. That my classic M60, I have 15% LMG damage, 12% damage out of cover, and then damage to armor is 6%. And then my stoner, I have LMG, cover, and damage to armor as well. Same thing. My classic does 167.7 damage. My stoner does 128 damage. But I also have all the mods on my stoner, so don't want to run that.
Don't forget to click on your shield level and level up your points. Is your watch maxed out yet?
No, I still have almost 3 filled up completely. I'm a couple short, and then I have to work on my fourth one.
Make sure you're picking the ones that coincide with what you're trying to do. Like the armor damage one, or you know what I mean? Like make sure you're stacking up on the ones you're using the most.
Can you respec this or no?
Respec what? The watch?
Yeah.
The watch is a one-way street.
Yeah, well, what it is. I went up the route, and I'm... it is what it is.
Just pick... You should be picking red. You should be picking red.
Picking red?
Yeah, on the watch, on your shield watch, the 4 boxes, left, right, bottom, you know what I'm talking about? Red, blue, yellow, green, right? One is offensive, one is defensive, one is utility, and one is handling.
I'm going right now. I'm working on critical hit damage, and then
that's red. Yeah.
And then on blue, the one I'm working on right now is explosive resistance, and then
how much more points did you just get? You must have went up a few levels this whole thing.
Yeah, I went up.
Didn't you?
Like I went up 2 levels on each one.
Okay.
So I'm 7 short on each of the stuff. So technically, I'm what? 28 points away from filling up these things. No. Not 28, because you have to add 7 more to the bottom. So I'm 28 levels away from 34. Yeah, so Matasbo, is that Atlantic City one out for Fallout 76? No. That come out? I'm kind of excited for the Fallout show that comes out. Oh, the Atlantic City thing came out on December 5th, so it's been out for like 2 months. I might have to play that in my spare time. How is it? How does the Atlantic City work? Do you get teleported like we do here, and you go to New York? Do you travel? It's a completely separate map, or like what is it? The story? Yeah, teleport. How big's the map? There's a story. Repeatable missions. $16 times the detail. Do you have to buy the expansion? Or is it automatically included with Game Pass? There's a planned expansion soon. Yeah, I enjoyed my time in that game. I did. All right. Cool. All right, bro.
All right,
I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.
Later.
Later. All right, chat. We're done for the evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning for some more gaming news and whatnot. Lots of stuff always happening. Well, I guess we'll talk about the games they showed today. I saw it afterwards. It is what it is. I thought some of the games looked pretty cool. Lots of them coming to Game Pass. So yeah, we'll talk tomorrow morning for more of gaming news and whatnot. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.